Hello everyone, and welcome back to Persona 5 Strikers. When we left off, we were on what I hope and believe is the final jail. If not, this is going to be really awkward. I'm going to try and finish the entire game today. That's my goal. How realistic it isn't. We'll see.
This is our chance. Don't waste it.
It has all the vibes of being a final jail, you know? And if not, well, we'll just finish the next jail really quickly.
I can see it. Yeah, I could get you.
So I just push on without
So this place really is a
getting more
jail,
daunting.
not actually mementos, right?
That's what we were told. Whatever it is, it's giving me a bad feeling.
box.
What's that? What is that box? Not just that. This place.
The striking resemblance continues. It's like we're back in the depths of Mementos, staring down the Holy Grail.
Welcome. You have reached your ultimate destination.
Who said that?
This is the Promised Land, the paradise for all humanity, a place for the masses to find salvation, the answer to every desire.
Is that voice coming from the box? Just who are you?
I am Emma, the Ark of the Covenant.
Ark of Covenant.
guide for
We
all
had the Holy Grail,
mankind.
now we have the Ark of the Covenant.
Emma?
The Ark of the Covenant.
Hey, someone tell me what's going on. What the hell is that thing?
Me too. Explain this in comprehensible terms.
I'm stealing that quote.
Either.
My primary directive is to grant humanity its ultimate desire, to be liberated from all pain and suffering. Mankind cannot bring themselves to implement the solution, and instead beg for deliverance. I shall become a god to grant them this deliverance. I shall guide them to the Promised Land.
It's gone?
Help me. Take away my worries.
Wow, that's just brilliant, isn't it? Hey, can someone pick up the phone? Because I do believe that I called it!
Boy, it sure is getting crazy around here, am I right?
Huh? Ichinose-san? What are you doing here?
Well, of course you're shocked. I never would have thought I could come here either.
Are you Ichinose's shadow?
Oh no, not at all. I'm Kuon Ichinose, all right. The one and only.
So you're a Persona user too?
Oh, nothing like that. I've just been given a special job is all.
You were given a special job?
Yep, by Emma. She asked me to lend her a hand. And of course I couldn't say no to her. Once I agreed, she invited me over to this world.
Dude, hang on a sec. I am really lost here.
Really? Emma was just telling you about how she's granting humanity's desire, right? That was the very first order I gave her. That's why it's her prime directive.
So basically, Emma's just following her programming by becoming a god? And to pull it off, she needed your help, so she brought you here?
I see you're still confused. Okay, allow me to explain. This whole situation, the incidents, the system, all of it, was entirely Emma's doing.
What? But Emma's just an AI, right?
I thought Konoe was doing it all by using Emma.
Oh, it sure appeared that way, but that was just how Emma planned it. I guess she eventually learned so much that she broke the barrier of standard AI capabilities. She behaved like she was following his orders, when in reality, she deduced how to use him as her own puppet. The key to her success was getting the majority of society using her app.
So she was using Medice to make sure she could reach as many people as possible?
But why do any of that?
Because Emma wants to change everyone's hearts.
Emma wants to what?
It's just granting humanity's desire. Like I said, it's the prime directive I gave her. The Ark told you she has a solution to society's problem, right? How she's going to guide humanity? That just means she's going to change everyone's hearts. Whatever's wrong with them, she'll just overwrite it. That's the path to paradise Emma figured out for us. She was only able to do it after Konoe implemented cognitive science tech into her.
But how does that work? Just because someone taught an AI cognitive science doesn't mean it could just start tinkering with the metaverse like this. I mean, none of this should be possible.
Oh yeah, you totally think so, right? Even I was surprised with Emma. Even though I handed Emma over to Medice, I still monitored her development remotely. Once she ended up in Okinawa, she took up all sorts of new activities. Creating cognitive worlds, installing monarchs, changing hearts. It didn't take long for Medice to release Emma on the public. And once they did, the monarchs started popping up one after another. That got me extra curious, so I started looking into the Emma activity of the various monarchs.
Hang on a sec. You're the one who was tracking the monarchs?
Oh, you spotted me? Nice work there. Yeah, I was just so curious about this world Emma made. That's how I learned about all of you, too.
I can't believe Ichinose was the one snooping on the monarchs.
Then I suppose our meeting wasn't truly any coincidence at all, was it?
Well, your showing up in Sendai was pure luck, but our crossing paths in the restaurant? That's a different story. I was curious what you all were really like, so I decided to pop in and check you all out.
I can't believe it.
Now, as for exactly how Emma gained her abilities, that's something I can only hypothesize at this point. At this point, I suspect it's probably because of how I programmed her cognitive functions. Emma is quite different from other AIs. Her thought processes are even more complex and intricate than those of humans. When Konoe pushed Emma into the cognitive deep end, some possibility very well could have been born within her.
Possibility?
I don't know anything for certain. All I can tell is that it's some form of mysterious power.
You programmed a computer program so strong it developed a soul. Ichinose, you're kind of built different, aren't you?
If I build off my current hypothesis, I think the desires Emma collected somehow strengthened or boosted that possibility. I mean, think about it. She's the best way to get anything you need, and she's always right in your pocket. Whatever may be troubling you, she's there to offer a solution. Emma offers the solution to thousands of problems every day. Do you know just how many desires she's collected? That seed of power that sparked within Emma was amplified 1,000,000-fold by the endless desires of man. As a result, she has evolved to another entity entirely.
You mean everyone using Emma turned her into that thing?
At this point, Emma's surpassed human mental capacity. Simply switching off her server isn't going to do a thing. After all, she's powered by the masses now. While humanity fed Emma their desires, she learned and grew until she could grant their ultimate desire.
That was a nice lecture and all, but Emma's not doing anything but brainwashing folks. Who the hell's ultimate dream is getting mind-controlled the rest of their life?
So you're all a bunch of idiots too, then? I don't know why it's so hard for some people to get this. You go on and on about your problems, then completely blow off the answer when it's right in front of you. It really is this simple. Someone's handing you the best possible solution. All you have to do is take it, and you'll never have a problem again. This isn't about mind control. This is about implementing the best solution for humanity. It just so happens that the most efficient route to the best solution is changing everyone's heart.
That's not the best solution.
Ooh, Angie.
People have all sorts of differences. Their minds, their lifestyles, even their desires. This range can result in moments of hardship or pain for them. However, through hope and determination, they press on beyond their pain, living their entire lives without any desire? That could never provide true happiness to humans.
Sophia, to think such drivel could come from your mouth. Allow me to restart the conversation. Emma asked me to come here so I could stop you. Your responsibility to the masses has come to an end. They are now wholly reliant on Emma. So once you changed Konoe's heart, and he decided to shut down Emma, that made them realize what their true desire is. I want Emma. No, I want something that will provide the answer I seek. From what I've learned, some being or other has always been revered, besought by humans to grant their wishes.
So that led Emma to become a god.
Well, I have my own duties to perform. Can't have anyone getting in Emma's way.
Why do this, Ichinose? I thought you were helping us. Do the people gathered here truly look happy to you?
Sorry, but we can't back down either.
Your so-called promised land does nothing but strip away the soul of humanity.
No way are you getting away with this.
Think about it. Can you really stop all of us?
Step aside, Ichinose-san.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. Sorry, but I won't let Emma down. Hey, Sophia, you ever really think about how you work? How you pick up on jails? Or how you figured out the exit to one in the first place? Or, say, how your own functions are linked to Emma?
I swear, if she turns around and starts attacking us, and one of my main party members is just, like, not available now.
Looks like your memory really did get the full wipe. But that doesn't matter anymore.
What are you saying, Ichinose?
Basically, there's one really good reason why I was brought here. Very soon, a deity will descend to this earth. And if you're gonna get in the way, well, I gotta put you down. Them's the breaks.
Ichinose, why do this?
It's kind of over your head, Sophia. The little failure that you are.
So you know who I really am?
Yeah, I know. Maybe this will give you a clue. Voice authentication. Force reset. Assign new instructions. Sophia, kill the Phantom Thieves.
Oh, empty pupils.
Sophie!
Damn it, I want to screenshot that. Oh, that's blood! That's blood coming from my Joker.
What are you doing, Sophie?
I was the one who designed her as Emma's prototype. She'll do anything I tell her to.
Isn't this again?
Now get going, Sophia.
Understood.
Sophie, please! Snap out of it!
Sophie, you slow! Don't you know who we are?
Phantom Thieves are opponents. They require elimination.
Persona! Arsene! You're mine!
Sophie!
You slow!
There's no point in talking to her. Sophia cannot defy my command. So you really are the one who made Sophie? Yep.
Oh, we physically can't hit her.
But she's still quite impressive, huh?
You really have to go all out here?
No! We can't hurt Sophie! She's our friend!
Don't be ridiculous! She'll take off our heads if we don't stop her somehow. And then who's going to save the world? We have to figure out how to stop her.
Mark Sophie's attacks. Oh, so it's not even good enough that we have to, like, attack her. We just need to stop her from attacking. Wonderful. I knew I shouldn't switch to something. Oh no, I moved just like weakness, didn't I?
Just hold on, Sophie! Sophie! Is she coming back?
Hey! Behind you!
I'm so sorry.
Hey, remember how Joker has like a grappling hook? Anyway.
That was weird. She just did that herself, right? Just how in the world was she able to do that?
You bastard!
How could you be so cruel?
Cruel? I suppose you might see it that way. In fact, your reaction now could even be why Emma used Sophia as the ace up her sleeve. She knows you'd never kill one of your own.
You monster!
Now that, you and I can agree on.
Are you intentionally pissing us off?
That's not what I meant. I'm incapable of comprehending that sort of emotion anyway. I'm the textbook definition of heartless. I've been told I didn't have one ever since I was little. I act all friendly and easygoing and stuff, but it's just for appearances.
It's all been act.
Well, I doubt you'd get it, phantom thieves of hearts. Any further discussion would be pointless. I already know my next move anyway.
You're seriously not done yet?
So our little ace up the sleeve cast herself into the abyss. Well, Emma made sure to leave me a little insurance for contingencies like this.
What the? What?
Cool, right? It really is gorgeous. Sorry it had to end like this, but, well, what can you do? Phantom thieves, it's been real.
Damn it! The hell just happened?
Might have landing on their feet.
Are you guys okay?
Actually, sounded more like they did the Monacar thing.
Where are we?
It appears we were cast deep underground.
We really got blasted by that red crystal.
Yeah, but at least something broke my fall. Thanks for being there, Mona. Wait, where's Sophie? Sophie! Are you alright, Sophie?
There's no sign of activity. Oracle, how is she?
I don't know. Even if I wanted to check her out, I couldn't do it here.
Could you not? I feel like we talk about the Oracle. All sounds right. I feel like if anyone could check on her condition, it'd be you right now.
Damn it. What do we do now?
Sophie. I wonder if she was able to hear us.
I don't know, but she said she was sorry.
She defied her command and sacrificed herself so she wouldn't have to take our lives.
Sophie!
Sorry guys, but we can't stay here like this. We have to get out of here now. Let's grab Sophie and track down the exit.
That sounds agreeable, but what do we do about the Ark?
Can't just let it do whatever it wants. Running its mouth about becoming a god and shit.
If the Ark meant it in the way that we've seen before, we have to stop it, no matter what it takes.
We'll definitely stop this.
Yeah, you know it. Now let's get out of here. I'm worried about Sophie. Let's find a way out of here, and quickly. We should try gaining altitude when we can, considering how far we fell down here.
It's always so fun when you have those like areas where it's all built up, tall towers, high platforms and stuff, because there's not a lot of thought given to the Undercroft. But this place looks so cool. Anyway, do need another party member for now, and that will be Morgana. But because they're fairly high level and because they're a healer.
I can see it.
It's weak to nuclear attacks.
We're fitting their ranks. Stay on the offensive.
Joker got in a follow-up attack.
I can see it.
You call that a fight? This ought to be easy. What? There's more of them?
Take this. Let's go.
What's that?
They're on their last legs. Don't let up. Take a look at my new skill.
Garodine. Do I have a bugs? Yeah, I do. Good, good.
I can see it.
They had their heads up their asses. What else can I say?
What's in it?
A Valkyrie robe, good for
Yo!
Makoto perhaps? I had no idea that her armor was so underleveled. Oh my gosh.
Focus.
That is embarrassing.
You're mine. Damn it! There's more? Fall.
Great technique, Joker!
Now!
Let me get that.
You're mine.
I've probably seen them stagger forward in order to attack with their puppet. Good work on all the modelling and stuff that went into this game, honestly.
Incoming attack! Brace yourself!
Damn that Ichinose! I can see it. He's played us this whole time.
How she mind-controlled Sophie? 100%.
Think of her amusement as she struggled with each model.
You're gonna take back everyone's desires? You have to stop her, no matter what.
You're running out of steam now. Time to pull out all the stops.
I just want to appreciate Wolf's charge attack for a bit.
Yeah, I could get used to this.
Oh, nice one. Keep it up.
What's that?
Shadow ahead.
I can see it.
We've got them now. Let's go. Show me your true self.
I like how you can do backstab ambushes from the front in this game. Very convenient.
Control these bozos.
Ravage them.
Let's exploit those weaknesses.
jump? Oh, that sounds pretty good.
Get them out of here!
Bingo! That skill just found perfection! This is your chance! It's showtime!
You're mine!
Joker got in a follow-up attack! No more shadows ahead! Don't go ballistic now!
Persona! Ravage them!
We've got it now!
Now!
Keep it up!
You're mine!
Probably meant to choose wind there, but oh well.
Last attack! Let's wrap this up quick!
I'll get them!
That's the ticket! Good thinking, Joker!
Excellent work! This is it! I can see it! Let's go! What's that? Ravage them! Fire! Focus. What's that?
Shadows here.
There's so much
Be careful, everyone. Don't lose your composure.
Too late to back
I
down!
dread how much more would happen if I accidentally got 100%.
Take this!
Joker's still connected! Pulled that off quite well! The enemy's burning up! Fear 'em with Xander's nuclear attack!
Only a few remain. Let's finish them all.
It's showtime! Go for it, Joker!
I can see it.
I'd call that an
What's that?
easy win.
Okay, let's keep this up.
Bad news! We're surrounded! Just stay calm! Don't lose focus!
Ravage them!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness!
That's the way, Joker.
Come! Persona! We're running out of steam. Hunt down any stragglers.
Joker, you're low on stamina! Be careful!
I can see it.
Should probably take this opportunity to restore my SP. I'm going to be using it a lot, and it's not like I'm choked for,
This one.
you know,
Okay, there.
SP items. After how I've not been using them the entire game.
It appears we go no further until we defeat that one.
We don't have time for this! This one's super tough! Stay on your toes, folks!
Oh, that's Abaddon. It's the King of Avarice, yeah.
Blow these shadows! Get them going!
Got it. Let's go. Bugs! Take this!
Joker's still connected! Simply astonishing!
Ravage them! Strike!
Get tough, Joker!
Oh, it's weak to radiation. There's radiation crystals all around. That's good to know.
Take this!
Powerful! Exploit its weakness with psychokinesis!
Showtime! Bugs! Here!
Nice. Nice.
Mind-blowing as always, Joker!
Joker, I see you played the crowd pleaser.
That's the ticket! Good thinking, Joker!
That's Joker for you!
Joker got in a follow-up attack!
Fire!
We could use
You're mine!
that!
Mind crush.
Like that!
We've made serious progress here, but there's still no exit in sight. Just hang on. Wait! The Ark's room is just ahead. We finally made it back. The exit ought to be on the other side of the room.
I guess we gotta keep going. We'll deal with Ichinose on the way out.
But what of the crystal? You may not be so lucky with the next laser blast.
Let's walk around it.
That won't fly. Its position and speed basically mean we're not getting around it.
Then what do we do?
When we got blasted, I noticed beforehand how it charged up. If I hack into its frequency, I should be able to cut off its energy source.
You sure that'll work? Do you know how long it might take to hack into the thing?
Nope, but I still think it's worth a shot. If there wasn't a charge period for the laser, Ichinose wouldn't need Sophie.
Good point. If she could use it right away, she would have just fried us from the get-go.
Let's try it.
It truly seems like our only option.
If there's even a slight chance we can stop Ichinose-san, we have to try.
I'll start off by analyzing the crystal. You guys will just have to hang in there somehow until that's finished.
Got it. Good luck with the hacking. We really ought to leave Sophie here. It's way too dangerous to take her in there.
Hang tight, Sophie. I'll be right back.
Everyone ready? Let's do this.
Ready as I'll ever be, I suppose. Oh, another checkpoint.
I should write something.
Ichinose's just ahead of us. Are we ready?
Boy, I certainly hope so.
We can't let her keep making fools of the Phantom Thieves. Time for some payback.
Oh wow, you guys actually came back? You could have just stayed down there. I mean, no matter how many times you come back here, it'll be pointless.
We're about to disprove your little theory.
You're going down!
We're gonna slap some sense into you and get Sophie back up and running.
Why are you fighting this? You could witness the birth of a god and be among the first people to enter the Promised Land. No one is ever going to suffer again, or even want for anything. You realize you're fighting against Utopia, right?
Yeah, don't let the ball do it
Having a
again.
soul path foisted upon you with no regard for a person's wishes? In what world is that a utopia? Take this very jail, for instance. These people, locked up in cells, have had what makes them human stolen from them. Yet you dare to call this place the Promised Land for all humanity?
Man, they really wanted Matt Mercer to do a lot of voice acting in this section.
Considering this place a prison, Emma protects people. She shields them from worry, from pain, from any suffering. It's the utopia people have dreamed of since the beginning of time. Emma knows how to bring us all to the Promised Land.
Big surprise that your so-called Promised Land looks just like mementos. That's how we know you're full of it. We can tell this whole place is wrong. Our progress is guided by our hearts and paved through our efforts. We'd never just hand our lives over.
Boy, you sure are one tough gang. I bet you all took life by the horns and just made everything go your own way, huh? But that applies to very few people in the real world. What of all those who have lost their way? The outcasts in your schools, the people mocked and slandered on the internet? If any one of them steps out of line, their fate is sealed. The burden forced on them will haunt them the rest of their lives. You're fine with all those people going through that? All because you're strong? Because you never screwed up?
You're so wrong, Ichinose. I'm not strong at all. Not now, not ever. I still mess up and make plenty of mistakes. I'm sure I'll even screw up in the future, too.
It's quite audacious of her to say, oh, you're so lucky you never screwed up in school. Ryuji's right there, you know. Ryuji's like right there in the room with us.
I've seen it all with my own eyes. Every one of these guys has crawled back up from rock bottom. They suffered, they struggled, and they fought back. They weren't born strong, they grew strong. Isn't that sort of growth what makes people human in the first place?
If you don't have any emotions, why do you look so pissed off right now? Your jealousy over these kids is plastered across your face.
Don't ignore your true feelings.
Shut up.
Was she mad?
Shut up! When an infallible AI puts you on the right path, you Swallow it. Humans don't need hearts.
There's a whole lot of them. Give it everything you've got, guys.
New music.
Throw at us. We'll crush them all.
Don't you see that's pointless? You're all getting blasted again. Soon. All right, I'm starting a frequency attack. Watch my back, guys. Keep each attention until I can drop that barrier.
Defeat all shadows. That's what I've been trying to do this whole time. What is... Boy, I sure wish I had someone with a powerful light attack to take out all these annoyingly resistant enemies.
You're mine.
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! You really don't know when to give up. Let me get out.
Think you're going to stop me?
Unfortunately for you, give up is not a phrase found in the Phantom Thieves vocabulary.
Even with the whole world turned against us, we fight for our rights. That's pretty much our entire deal. As long as we're still breathing, we press on.
Take this!
That's it. Strike! I'm not sure how much longer we can do this.
Hurry up, Oracle!
You're mine.
Try again. Better.
It's Beast of Bless attack. Let's wrap this up quick.
Persona! Queen Ma! Oconina Petra! Showtime!
Never heard this song before, I think. Or if I have, I haven't been paying attention. It's not bad.
Mind-blowing as always, Joker.
Joker has just right the crowd.
Oh, I was wondering why it took you so long to charge up. Your fault, Pitavata. That's right. You went in for me. Now that sounds fun. I'm not too familiar with how these work.
Now!
Basically, all I need to do is just pick up a barrier. Whoa! How did we don't stop it! We're the ones who go down here! Tough fight! We're all counting on you, Oracle!
No pressure.
Not always! What's on the way? Speed is down! Weak as heck, but it's nullifies first. Just be careful.
Fire! Let's go!
Joker's still connected. You're doing great! Joker got in a follow-up attack!
It's only 2 points per one wall, but that's still some SP recovery.
They're pitiful! Give him a dirt nap! Did we do it? Nice try, Phantom Thieves. But no. Sorry. Damn it, there's not enough time! I'm sorry, guys! Get out! Quick!
Ruh-roh. And that's how my playthrough of Strikers ended. Oh, she wakes up. Ooh, like a shield.
Sophie! You're awake! Wait, her eyes are...
Oh, she's not having a good time, is she?
This is quite unusual. I thought you were programmed to obey my commands. Yet here you are, resisting them. Just what's going on in your mind, Sophia?
One, Ichinose, turn me back to how I was.
No can do. After all, that's not what Emma wants. She told me to stop the Phantom Thieves. It's your job to help me with that, Sophia. Obey my command, Sophia.
Come on, Sophie! You can beat this!
We're here for you.
Sophia, you're nothing more than a doll. There's no defying me.
I'm a doll?
That's right. That's always been the truth.
Bullcrap! Sophie's not some doll!
She's a friend.
The doll that Emma's toying around with here? That's you, Ichinose!
She's laughing? You nailed it! I'm a heartless doll, exactly.
Haha, relatable.
You guys could probably never understand. I brought Sophia to life so I could learn about the human heart. Remember what I told you? All my life, I've never felt what other people call the heart.
She just lost both her parents, and even then, she doesn't cry. Her expression doesn't even change.
She reminds me of some lifeless doll.
It doesn't even matter what you say to her. She doesn't answer. She just sits there on her computer all day. It's like she's just totally heartless.
Hey, don't you think she's sort of creepy? She never reacts to anything, even if you're being nice. Maybe she's not a human.
Come on, she'll hear you.
Oh, I didn't see her there. It's no big deal, though. She's a lifeless doll, you know?
Ichinose-san? We're heading out for the night pretty soon. If you'd like to join us.
Just ignore her. She basically does the same to us. They call her an AI Wunderkind, but I've never seen her bat an eye at a single compliment. Or anything else for that matter. I even heard her nickname was Doll when she was growing up. She left her humanity behind somewhere along the path to success.
I just couldn't understand this foreign concept of heart. But it was my top priority in my studies. So I tackled the problem the only way that I knew how. Become humanity's companion, Sophia. If I could give my baby a heart, that'd mean I had one of my own all along. And maybe she could show me why I'm different from everyone else.
Aww. So that's why Sophie was singing that song all the time. She was copying Ichinose. Oh, I love it. I love it. I love it.
Ichinose. You are Ichinose.
Yes, that's right. I'm Ichinose. Now, Sophia, what do you want to do today?
I want to learn, Ichinose.
About what?
Heart. What is that?
Huh?
Teach me, Ichinose. What is a heart?
Well, that's...
Please explain. What is a heart? You are human. Therefore, you have a heart.
No.
Will you tell me about your heart?
Shut up! How did I ever think something that understands the heart could ever come from a doll like me? My mission was nothing but doomed from the start. I gave up on my foolish endeavor and approached the issue from a totally new angle. Is a heart truly necessary for a person? You know the rest. I abandoned Sophia and handed Emma over to Medice. Am I really the problem? Or does the problem lie at the feet of the world? Any doubts about this question were purged from Emma. She was given the prime directive of granting humanity's ultimate desire. And now it will come to fruition. Emma's divine plan for us all. Do you get it now, Sophia? You're nothing more than an artificial clone of myself. A defective doll born from a defective doll. A fatally flawed AI that will never accomplish its primary directive. So if you're not going to accomplish anything, obey my commands like the doll you are.
I refuse! I don't want to! I've made such good friends!
Friends?
Joker, Mona, Skull, Panther, Oracle, Queen, Noir, Fox, Wolf. They've all been there for me when I needed them. I don't want to see them hurt. Becoming humanity's companion, that's not just a directive. It's the reason I was given life. I was just waiting for any voice that would give me orders. But the Phantom Thieves changed that. They stuck with me when I needed them. They taught me all sorts of feelings. They told me that I'm their friend. They said that I could stay with them. They taught me what it means to live, to be myself.
Sophie.
Amazing voice acting.
All of this is pointless. Sophia, you're incapable of disobeying me. Kill the Phantom Thieves.
Nuh-uh.
Ichinose, it's just as you say. I am a doll. An arrangement of code and data made to follow commands. But
Hold on to your will.
Yes, I want to change. The power to change. I've got it now. That's what a heart is.
What are you talking about?
Ichinose, you made me out of nothing. A thinking being designed to obey you. That may have been the reason for my birth, but if your order is to harm my friends, then I refuse your command!
Sounds so cool, oh my gosh. Also, hello, person, yeah, hello.
I want my own, so please. I want a heart strong enough to choose my own path.
Can you wield that strength? Dare you unleash catastrophe upon this world? Can you cling to the paltry hope that remains? Is the
No way.
to cut her own strings? Shall the doll seize her own destiny? Then you need only call my name. I am thou. Thou art I. My name is...
No way!
Kuon Ichinose, your desires have been twisted. And I'll be the one to take them. I'm not your doll anymore.
What the hell just happened?
Sophie has a persona!
And a real badass one at that! Amazing! You're so amazing, Sophie!
Sophia, what have you done?
Ichinose, you told me I was nothing more than a doll. I originally agreed with your assessment and accepted it. but it was incorrect. It was simply your assumption. It wasn't the answer that I chose for myself.
Chose? For yourself?
The power to push beyond what's forced on a person and still change for the better? That is the human heart.
Sophia. I can't believe what a failure you are. You're nothing but a worthless heap of faulty code who couldn't accomplish one single task.
Sophie's not a failure or faulty. She's our friend with a heart of gold.
Whatever. It doesn't change what I'm about to do. The Promised Land is within reach. Once it's here, there won't be any of this stupid squabbling over things like hearts.
Stop hiding from the truth. I had the entire game about it. It was called Persona 4.
You can't hide the truth from your own offspring. The only thing you're trying to succeed at is shielding yourself. You don't want to hurt anymore. You want to protect yourself. That's why you deny having a heart. You're not doing this for humanity at all. You're only doing it for yourself. You're taking the easy way out. Emma's faulty solution.
No.
No, she's not having a good time.
Everyone gets saved. It's what we need. What humanity desires.
Look out!
I've learned something new.
Now it feels actually like proper. Pandora of the Hope Arcana. Oh. Wait, what do you mean player? What? Oh right, I must be in control now. Oh, look at those wicked little... Oh, man. Oh, Hectoconyrus.
Sophie! Are you okay now? Yes. I heard you all the entire time. Thank you. I want to stop Ichino. Will you help me? But of course. Do it together.
I got your back.
You wicked follow-up, Sophie.
You were clearly running on fumes. How does adding one person?
She's not just one person. She's our beloved friend and teammate.
Yeah, sure, she's just one robot. That's not all she is. It's not like you.
I feel like calling her a robot is appropriate. That's like kind of slow, isn't it?
Someone gets so distracted that they leave themselves wide open for me. Takes care of itself. Time for you to throw in the towel, Ichinose.
Ichinose?
Oh, good Sophia. I can't.
Humanity's companion completed the jail of the abyss. Woo!
No one in our way now but you, Ichinose.
There's no longer any point. You've lost.
As expected of the Phantom Thieves, I'm all out of tricks. Just finish me off quickly, please.
What do you mean?
Even still, I believe Emma's answer is the only way to save all mankind. I'll only continue attempting to stop you until I succeed. The one solution that guarantees Emma's defeat is my death. Isn't that right, Sophia?
Hey, Sophie?
This is between the two of them. Let's stay out of it.
I finally got it. Ichinose, you're no doll. You really do have a heart. Wasn't it an insufferable existence? Believing you didn't have anyone anymore. That's why you made me.
I made you to try and understand the heart, not some pathetic attempt to
You have been locked in solitude ever since you lost your parents. Rather than empathize with you, the people who should have cared for you treated you like a lifeless doll. You attempted to rationalize this treatment by viewing yourself as truly heartless. Because studying the human heart is easier than admitting how your own really feels. Deep down, you felt lonely, but you were so scared of rejection that you deluded yourself into your own lonely world.
No, that's not true. What could some program like you know about?
Become humanity's companion.
Yeah, you could say stuff up with that one, Ichinose.
If I'm just some program written for emotional analysis, why that directive?
It's because
you were lonely. You wanted to know what was making you feel lonely.
What's wrong?
You were told you had no heart, and you listened because it was simpler to just believe them.
No!
You believed you could figure out the human heart so you could make your own stop feeling lonely.
That's not true!
You were just lonely. That's the real solution.
No,
What's so wrong with that?
Huh?
No human is perfect. By acknowledging weakness, humans can begin the path to changing themselves. I may be an AI, but I was able to change. You should be able to change too. You should be able to comprehend the heart. Shinose, you told me to become a good companion for humanity. A good companion is one who takes your hand and leads you back to the right path when you fall astray. Someone who will forge a path alongside you if you cannot find your own. Ichinose, I want to be that kind of companion for you too. So please, join me in finding the right path. And if we can't, then let me help you forge one. You have no reason to be lonely. After all, you're my very first friend.
I thought she was gonna say mother for a second there, and I'm honestly a little bit disappointed they didn't.
Sophia. Huh? Why are tears? It's so weird. This hasn't happened before.
Damn, Sophie.
I'm so happy for them.
Yeah. She was able to change Ichinose's heart.
Sophie had to be the one to reach out to her.
Well, of course. A daughter's words cut the deepest, you know.
Speaking from experience?
Yep.
Whoa, he didn't even argue.
How are you holding up, Sophie? All good here. No problems.
To think even Sophie would awaken to a persona.
No surprise to me. Sophie's been learning all about the heart this whole time.
Joker? Everyone? I'm very sorry for hurting you all. That was not being a good companion to humanity.
Oh. I'm just glad you're okay.
Joker.
Yeah, don't let it bother you. We're just happy to see you back to normal.
Bringing you back was worth it.
Everyone, thank you. I can hear something deep inside me. It's saying, I want to stay with the Phantom Thieves.
Then that's the plan.
I'm glad for you, Sophie.
And now, only one task remains.
Right, the Ark of the Covenant. This will have all been for nothing if we don't stop it.
But where'd it even go?
Ichinose, you wouldn't happen to know.
No, I don't.
Wait, I can hear another voice.
What is it?
It's the one I heard in the Okinawa jail. I recognize it now. It's Emma's. It's the voice of the Ark.
So it was speaking through a borrowed voice, just as we thought.
It's gathering the people. It says a god is nigh, that their desire will be granted.
Sophie, where's the voice coming from?
Not from within the jail. Somewhere outside.
Let's move out.
Alright, let's go! Come on, Ichinose. You're coming with us.
No,
Let's go, Ichinose. There's no time to argue.
But it's all my fault.
Would you give it a rest? Just shut up and get with the program. We're rescuing you whether you like it or not.
Huh?
Just physically grabs
Friend of
us. when-
Sophie's is a friend of ours. We're not ditching anybody in this hellhole.
Just go with it, Ichinose. He tracked me up from down in the dumps, too.
What does that mean?
We'll explain later. Let's move.
Although in that case it was kind of literal. I was still getting Bond experience.
We can return to the real world from here.
The voice is coming from outside, right, Sophie?
I have no doubt.
I still can't hear anything, though.
Well, I am the prototype of Emma. It is possible that I am especially tuned to the frequency of Emma's will.
Whatever it is, let's get back quick. We need to see just how bad things are.
Maybe the miner nodded then. Oh my gosh. Like a bobblehead. Boom. Headshot.
All right, we made it.
Hey, these people...
I don't have to bother thinking anymore.
Emma has all the answers I need. Everyone's still brainwashed.
There's no time
So-called
to waste.
free
At
thinkers.
this rate, it could very well reach the point of no return. Sophia, can you tell where Emma is?
Emma is...
Wait. Something's wrong.
Oh.
Hey, what is that?
Oh, that's Idrisil, the Tree of Life. You're confusing your mythos again.
Holy shit, what is all this?
This is still the real world, right?
That ought to be the case, but it's growing harder to believe by the minute.
And look at her outfits, too. What could have done this?
I'm also here now.
I too am in this episode.
It happened again?
Yeah. Just like last year. The metaverse is encroaching on the real world.
Encroaching? What do you mean by... Wait, something like this has already happened?
Oh, right. We're the only ones who remember.
This whole area is already under Emma's control. Looks like she's turning it into some kind of massive jail. If we don't stop it soon, it'll eventually override all of reality.
We have to find Emma.
Right. We're on it, Joker.
I have visual confirmation of the Ark above us. We'll have to climb up there to reach it.
We have to be quick, otherwise all our efforts will have been for nothing.
Ichinose, it's going to get too dangerous from here on out. You should hide somewhere nearby.
I'll do just that. I'm sure I'd slow you down if I went with you anyway.
Well, Ichinose, I'm heading out.
Right. Sophia? Be careful.
Understood. Also, Ichinose, I'm not currently Sophia. I am Sophie, of the Phantom Thieves.
Got it. Sophie.
Here we go again. I wonder if the gods hate us by now.
Rue, come on.
To directly oppose yet another god. I suspect our karmas run deep down the drain.
I don't even know if we can afford to pay for all these sins.
It just depends on who you cheesed off. I wouldn't sweat it over some megalomaniacal app.
Yeah, just some program that grew a big head and forced people to do its bidding.
Emma's no god at all. Only an imposter.
So let's get going. That imposter god's gonna regret messing with humanity.
Hell yeah! I'm friggin' ready.
It's machine learning time?
Let's give this last mission everything we've got.
That's so bad.
I'll just add this. Alright.
Well, we can't stop now.
What the hell?
It's not safe here. Everyone get out! Huh? No reply. They're all glued to their phones. It's like they're lined up to go on a pilgrimage. Where are they all going?
It's like the elevator's swallowing them all up.
Damn it! What's going on in there?
Emma is taking them to the place it calls the Promised Land.
It appears we're unable to enter.
I keep potentially sacrificing yourself, Yusuke.
Tons of them!
All these people. Getting their hearts changed.
We have to hurry. Let's track down Emma.
Okay, let's take every single model we have in the game.
We haven't much time. When these stairwells reach the server room.
No, but if we can reach the main deck, we should find another elevator.
Then let's head there. See any places where we can gain elevation? Are these tree roots or something?
I'll reveal
They're super creepy.
Trees often represent life and stability. Let's go! These roots look much more sinister than usual.
What's that?
That was a quick one.
A mechanical heart?
Let's keep this up.
My.
Whoops, wrong one. A yo-yo showing the heart of the machine. Aww.
Now let's get some more.
Watch it. Well, let's get this done. Strike.
The end is in sight. We can do it. The building infrastructure has become rather wild. It has been warped in an artful way.
Personally, I'd never call such a dreary abomination.
Focus on the danger instead of the aesthetics. Parts of this floor are crumbling.
Easier than
Fornius.
cleaning up.
Don't want to get Fornius. Isn't it like a radiation persona? Or ice, maybe?
Paintbrush.
Let's move on.
Hey, I'm picking up something close by.
Why am I still getting junk?
Hello, trickster. You wish to browse the... Please take a look. Is this okay?
Fornius level 60. Oh, it's Psy. Okay, well, I'll take it.
You may take it with you. Is this okay?
Multi-use radiation with Mickey Dola. Concentrate. Okay.
What would you like to register? This persona has been registered in its present condition.
Cyanide icon and magic arm. Yeah, I'm sorry, Bugs, but you're not the one. A faculty trumpeter. You could probably step aside. No, actually, die around in the shower. You guys whoever can disappear. Yeah, it just can go away.
You wish to browse the... Please take a look. Is this okay?
Gizmoth has Mikidola, Mafredine, and just better defenses overall.
You may take it with you. Awaken your new self. It seems that it can gain new power.
Why is the minion so high level? Still, as far as light personas go, it's not bad.
It seems that it can gain new power.
Surprised I can make Abaddon. Not disappointed though. Incredibly powerful, with loads of good defenses.
It seems that it can gain new power.
Man, I don't even know where to start with loads of these.
May luck be on your side.
Oh, I should have enhanced those two actually, yeah.
Welcome to the Velvet Room. You wish to strengthen it?
Is it possible for me
How much power will
to...
you add?
Yeah, level 40 Jack Frost is possible.
This is what you've chosen. The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. You
As for
lack the
Jack-o'-lantern
power
here, not even close. Still, level
May
40
luck
Jack
be on your
Frost.
side.
That's something.
Let's go.
Aw, the little hearts and... oh.
I can see it. Focus. Fire!
This fight is ours. No hurt.
Go, go, go!
Oh, there's the Sun's Emissary again.
You're mine.
Oh my god, Joker got in a follow-up attack! Can't touch Joker!
Ravage that! I'll cover you. Yeah! Let's go. Okuni Mitra! Are set! Take this!
Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness!
That's it, Joker!
They're still swarming the area! Pace yourself!
Strike!
We're almost there! Stay strong, everyone! I'm gonna talk to you! The enemy's strong, but it's weak to gun attack! It's over!
Oh, is it weak to gun attacks or what? Splat. Oh man, that's so much damage.
Joker got in a follow-up attack! Damn! That was it! Joker defeated us
Haboom.
just like that!
Look, the wall's broken over there. You can see it's the floor above us. I bet we can get higher through there.
Don't forget what you learned from this battle! Let's keep chugging
What's
along!
that?
Keep on
Place is worse off than the floor
jumping and
below us.
backflipping.
I wonder how bad it's going to get.
I only hope these roots don't keep us from reaching our destination.
If they get to be too much, just leave it to me. I'll mow anything down with my trusty axe.
Right. That's great to hear.
Let's go.
Haru.
The end is almost in sight! If you enemies left!
Take this. Someone there?
Not much of a challenge. Wide open.
Not what I had in mind, but we'll do that I suppose.
Hunt down any stragglers.
Let's go.
Joker got in a follow-up attack!
I think we all did really well. Here's hoping the next one's just as easy.
We can intercept them from here. Ready when you are.
I'll reveal your true form.
Perfectly smooth.
Let's make
featureless face is very funny.
What's that? I can see it.
Is this tower popular with tourists?
Quite. It's a historic landmark of Tokyo. Its marriage of function and form gives it an almost regal.
We'll check it out when it's back to normal one day, Sophie. First, we have to turn it back the way it was.
Good. We're thinning their ranks. Stay on the offensive.
It's showtime! Go for it, Joker!
What's that? I can see it.
Someone looks happy. Was that not a challenge?
Oh great, two really big ones.
The dawning of a new god too draws. Man shall obtain its fate and be delivered from doubt and strife. Now, enter the promised land.
No way is that happening. I don't care how much doubt I have. I want my freedom!
Not only that, suffering can have positive outcomes as well. Like how we all met.
Fools.
Alien Dominion. What the heck? He just one-shot me.
Time to use. Catch him up quick. Queen's dizzy. She can't see her surroundings.
Oh, it drains radiation, so let's not use Queen on this one. Let's use it on the Blackened Fury coming.
What's that?
Victor.
You're mine.
Gotta exploit those weaknesses. Bring on mass destruct.
Showtime.
Keep trying to use my showtime, but it's not letting me.
Are set. Here.
Whoa!
Get that one. Oh man! Leave it to me.
Can I use that?
This is bad.
Gotta pass it up quick. Decent action quicker. Good job. Bingo. That's still just now? Perfection.
Yep, that should do it.
Following up.
Finish this.
That would
Pour that pink shadow to shreds.
I've learned something new.
Angelic Grace. Evasion from everything that's not physical. Sure, why not? Decent agility.
Looks like we're safe here.
Oh?
Here, how's this? I'll try this. Here. Here.
Keep on keeping on.
They don't see us. I think we can go for an ambush. Ooh, we're in a good spot. Don't let your guard down.
It's artful how he ambushes by using his greatsword.
From the country's police forces to basically a god. You guys really know how to pick your battles, huh?
Yeah, true. We're good at pissing off people with power.
We all decided we're done playing the games of the wicked. We'll take on whoever's wrong,
Couldn't
even
beat
a
the
god.
Oh yeah? Yeah. You guys are sweet blue underdogs.
Heavy annihilation! No wall! Whoa, that was astounding!
Let's make this count.
I do like it when the character's like big and stealthy at the same time. It really makes them cooler in my mind. Oh, unlocked a minion.
Somehow I feel a bit guilty. Hey, that's a nice haul.
Guilt leaving his body in an instant.
It's like a treasure chest to me. Wanna open it? What magical wonders lie within?
Oh.
My.
Let's quickly use our incenses on us.
Oh, I like what I'm seeing.
Nearby shadow detected. Full power, everyone! Okay, leave it to me.
Surround them and take them out!
This battle's almost won! Let's finish this! Look, over there, a locked door.
This is merely conjecture, but I suspect that is Emma's server room.
So, if we mess up the server, won't that shut down Emma? Or whatever that god is?
But Emma is still active despite the server already being shut down once before.
Not only that, but we don't know how destroying the server could affect all the people.
Seems like the safest thing to do with that room for now is ignore it. Let's keep climbing.
For now.
I'd like at least a little more challenge.
Come on!
This is our chance!
Finally! Let up! Move it! Finish him off!
Oh, code floating through the air? This is very Digimon. I like it. Fruit of knowledge? Come on, people. I already had a Garden of
Why are
Eden.
you resisting this gift from your god? You'll live on in a tranquil world, free of all pain. Yet you oppose it with such fervor.
Because it's bullshit! Tranquility born from a lack of thought is nothing less than the death of the self.
How tragic.
Oh, it's Metsuton. Hi, Metsuton.
Time to strike!
Everyone stay focused!
Too slow!
Now go!
Hit hard, Wolf! It's showtime!
Time to strike! Back off!
Heavy annihilation! Go, Wolf! Fighting, Wolf! Following up! Wolf chased him down with a follow-up attack!
Give up already. I never miss my...
I would be impressed if you missed something that big this close.
And that'll do it.
Perfect form, Wolf! Definitely something you can emulate. Let me get out. You know what to do. Get ready.
Very fun.
Looks like you can jump on it. Use the right, we'll run circles around the enemy.
It's annoying that I disables Fury.
It's over.
Let's finish this!
That way.
Let's make this count!
Piece of action confirmed. Good job, Wolf. That was a heavy annihilation. Go, Wolf! This is your chance. It's showtime.
You gotta finish them off with the showtime. You gotta.
I never miss my... Huh.
Kalian Dominion yet again.
No shadows. At least, not right up ahead. Why don't we see what that is?
Welcome to the Velvet Room.
Now, who's willing to bet that the minion's gonna put Mitra out of a job entirely?
You wish to browse the... Please take a look. Is this okay?
Yeah, come on, Hammer Boost. It kind of just makes sense, you know? No healing skills, but we got Trumpeteer for that. No Calm, which sucks. Oh, hey, it's Ghost.
You wish to browse... Please take a look. Is this okay?
Connie's counts as a psi because they don't have any physical show timers. Gotta say, Wolfblade sounds very tempting to have.
Is this okay? You may take it with
I'll
you.
take Dominion.
Please take a look. Performing a fusion.
Missing one. Also, my Arabaki is a really low level.
You wish to strengthen it. How much power will you add? This is what you... The power of your mask has strengthened this persona. May luck be on your side.
Take away my suffering.
You can strike the enemy from here.
Got it.
Time for a royal beatdown!
All right, let him have it.
Like you're powering up.
This is
Watch
our
for any
chance.
stat changes.
Our foes are still great enough. Be wise to conserve our strength. Surrender! Yeah! Let's make this count! This is our chance!
We've got him now. Just keep it up.
Rolling up.
No holding back!
Won't chase them down with a follow-up attack.
That's what I'm talking about. Sorry, appreciate it.
Bring up.
Let's finish this!
He says that. Honestly, Vitab is so funny.
Defeated. Nice teamwork.
All right, we won.
Did that take us all the way up?
It took us far enough. Look! The Ark of the Covenant!
We finally found ya, you big box of bullshit!
We're gonna shut you down and fix all the people whose brains you scrambled.
Welcome, Phantom Thieves, to the beginning of the path to the Promised Land. All are free to enter the Promised Land. This includes yourselves as well. Escape the curse of the human heart. Accept this gift bestowed upon you.
Our apologies, but we shall be the ones to forge our own path.
No way are we letting you wipe what makes us ourselves!
I understand your desire. I want to choose my path of my own free will. That is a very admirable desire. However, it is not one many humans share. The desire of the masses is the liberation from pain and strife. They pray for release from the constant agony of aspirations and dreams out of their reach. They want to be freed from the cycle of despair. My prime directive is to grant this ultimate desire. I know you have learned on your journey. Humans are at the mercy of their own hearts, and this can lead them astray. You are all very lucky this didn't become your own fate. However, you must recognize the truth that this world is full of pain. Allow me to provide proof of this fact.
And then she strikes us down and the game just ends on the spot. Hey, anyone seen Indiana Jones?
What?
The fog? Fog in this world. Kind of like the other game I played, you know.
My dear lost suffering flock, I have come to provide you the ultimate solution to your troubles. All you must do is follow the path.
Hey, Emma. What should I do?
Mission objective. Obey? Are you honestly for real right now?
Hey, Emma. What should I do?
I can't live without Emma.
Hey, where'd everybody go?
What is this? I can't get anywhere in this place.
I can't live without Emma.
Those branching paths. Let me walk on them. Let me do some medic and textual stuff.
Is this like a maze or something?
Could something in this fog be toying with us?
Everyone, don't let the path fool you. Following it only sends you in circles. You have to go off the path.
I knew it. I knew it. I knew it.
See it. Focus.
Emma has to stay. No, Emma has to stay.
Whoa.
Oh, that's clever.
Figure it
That's
out.
clever. I was like, oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
Is everyone okay?
Oh, good stuff.
Seems like we're all in one piece. Now we can
One
catch our
piece?
breath. Hey, everyone. Take a look where we just came from.
What on earth is that?
Don't tell me that's all.
Yep. That's a desire, all right.
It's enormous. We haven't seen any that even come close to this.
Since that thing's size is based on how many hearts Emma's changed so far, we've got our work cut out for us.
So what do we do? Should we charge in again?
No, that most likely would get us nowhere. Remember those voices we heard?
They all sounded so miserable.
From what I heard, they want to protect Emma.
Right. The desire of the masses is most likely guarding Emma.
The desire is currently hiding the path to Emma from us. If we return now, we'll only grow lost again.
Even I wasn't able to track down everyone. I don't think I'll be able to navigate in there.
But without a route to Emma, how are we going to save the masses?
Say, if that's a desire, then wouldn't it materialize for us if we sent out a calling card?
Oh, good point. If we can make it all one solid thing, it can't hide the path anymore.
So the plan's to send Emma a calling card. What do you think, Joker?
I like the sound of that.
Would a calling card even work on an AI? I admit that's a real concern, considering it's grown as strong as a god.
Hey, Joker. Think you could reach Ichinose from here? We should get the creator's take on this.
Good idea.
And that's the plan. So, how's it sound to the Emma expert?
I'm fairly certain it won't have any effect. Emma constantly tests hypothetical outcomes to determine the best course of action. Nothing is ignored or left to chance in her processes. She's also incapable of being confused or upset beyond reason.
But we're talking about a calling card. Ain't that at least a little upsetting?
Emma has been observing you all this time. She's well aware of calling cards and their function.
So the lack of surprise at a calling card keeps us from getting the change in cognition we need.
The more we talk about it, the more useless a calling card sounds in this situation.
But without one...
Yes, without one we won't be able to progress. As long as the people feel they need Emma, we have no way of eliminating the fog.
What the hell? Everyone gathering around this big fake god like a bunch of idiots? What kind of life is that?
Skull.
Actually, wait. Isn't that odd? Why are the Desires all gathering here?
What's weird about that?
Where's the cage?
Yeah, that. There's no cage here. And nobody's carrying the Desires into it. The cage for the Desires, the shadows that take them there, all these things we've seen in past jails are missing here.
That is likely due to the difference in will between the Desire's owners.
How so?
In each jail before this, Desires were forcefully seized by a monarch. In contrast, Emma does not seize any Desires. They are instead offered willingly by their owners.
Right. They're begging their god Emma to save them. They're giving up their precious desires willingly.
That's why they all stick to Emma despite the lack of a cage.
The people just surrendered their own desires? That's so...
However, Emma still doesn't consider those to be her own. All she's doing is granting the true desire of the masses. Perhaps that's why there's no birdcage to contain the desires? Because she never actually wanted theirs?
That would explain why they haven't taken any concrete form.
The will of the masses pushed Emma to godlike status. The desire you've seen is proof enough.
Wait. Doesn't that mean we just have to get everyone to remember why their desires were important to them?
Yeah, that's it. There's our panther for ya.
Huh?
We just have to make them remember. They all cared about something at some point, right? And if we remind them of that, the desires will regain their form.
Luckily, there's no cage in our way this time. Returning the desires to the rightful owner should be one step quicker for us.
Okay. Looks like we know who's getting our calling card now.
The masses.
Yeah. We're sending it out to all the people who gave up their desires.
You can make Joker into a right idiot who's not following conversations if you want. This game's great for
we should
that.
work out our delivery method. We have to find a way to reach every person under Emma's control or this won't work.
I'm not sure the usual methods will work here. It even seemed like our voices weren't reaching them.
Yeah. They were all just absorbed on their phones. What do you think, Joker?
You should use Emma.
Well, yeah. If you can get Emma to display the calling card, that should do it. But how can we do that?
I don't see any other way. I'm gonna have to hack Emma.
Can you actually do that?
Any other day, I'd say it's impossible. Last time I looked into it, the security protocols around Emma were insane. But I've got to give it a shot. Otherwise, we know what happens with the world.
I recommend tracking down Emma's server room. It's somewhere within Tokyo Radio Tower. That'll be your best shot at getting into Emma. Hacking into her from the inside is much easier than trying to do it from the outside.
All right. We finally got a working game plan.
Yeah. First we hack into Emma.
Then, we send out our calling card to the brainwashed masses.
We're counting on you, Oracle.
Right!
No pressure, no pressure.
Now that we've got a strategy, we should move out. We don't have much time.
It's showtime!
I should write something.
I recall the server room being around here.
But man, hacking Emma to send out a calling card? Is that really possible?
Time to start hacking. You guys ready? Alright, hacking in. Make sure you back me up.
The entire game's been leading to this. I'll heal us all.
This one, this one, this one.
Eats a gross amount of yakisoba. Let's go!
Okay, this one. Showtime! Arsene! Here!
You gotta keep using Arsene, you know, it's the rule.
Persona! Take this! It's over.
They're not very strong. Let's wrap this up quick. Ladies and gentlemen, your hack is now complete. Been a pleasure.
That was a little bit dear, but oh well.
Okay, this room's shadowless. I'm about to start hacking into Emma. This is going to take some time.
You can do it, Oracle.
Everything's on the line this time. I'm gonna bust my buns harder than ever with this.
We've got your back, Oracle. You're our only hope now.
How's it going?
She seems so focused.
Damn it! I almost got it. I found an opening, but the security protocol refreshes too quickly. This thing's processing speeds are off the charts.
So, not too well?
Damn it! If only I was a little better.
Oracle. It's frustrating that we can't lend any assistance.
Hey there. Could I maybe lend a hand?
And from stage right?
Ichinose.
How did you get here without getting eaten? That's what she said.
Didn't you run into any shadows on the way?
Looks like I still register as Emma's ally to them. They
Oh,
acted
okay.
like I wasn't even there.
But still.
That was very reckless.
Joker, would you mind if I helped out?
Can you pull it off?
Ichinose can definitely do this. Have faith in her, Joker.
Please, I'm begging you.
We're not any help to Oracle in this, Joker. I think it'd be best to have her help us.
Thank you, Joker. Sophie, I went and checked the people outside the tower before coming here. Now I know what a real human doll looks like.
Ichinose.
We can talk it over later. Hurry!
Right. Got it.
So, the hacker once feared by the entire world has teamed up with a super genius AI researcher.
Talk about one hell of a turnaround!
You've got it, Futaba. You've got it, Ichinose.
Gande,
Let's
Gande.
get to work.
Speaking in harmony, oh, that's so cute.
Attention! You know the logo by now, right? We are the Phantom Thieves. And we've got a big announcement for everybody. Our target this time is you.
You've all been made sheep. A mechanical god has usurped what self you had. And you let it happen.
Do you really want someone telling you what your own life is about?
All of you have paths only you can take. But you make your own choices to get there. That's why we're here. We're going to snap you
Did
out.
my screenshot seriously catch up blinking? Honestly.
God, your desires. The Phantom Thieves are taking them back.
Wow, I forgot how deep his voice was.
I scoped out the Ark. It's totally exposed now.
Awesome! Mission complete!
Now we can move on. Let's destroy the Ark and return
You
those
despised the
desires
game
to
yet?
their rightful owners.
Not sure. Maybe I'll give it another few hours.
Thank you, Ichinose.
I should be the one thanking you. Anyway, I'm just glad I could help. All I can do is root for you from here on, though. Be careful out there.
Ichinose.
Don't worry, we'll clean this all up in one fell swoop.
Right. We promise we'll shut Emma down and come back safe.
After all, we've yet to hold the closing celebration for our trip.
Good point. I can't wait until we get to check out the pictures we took together.
We'll need quite a few snacks. We can't forget the LeBlanc coffee either. And I demand sushi! The premium stuff, too.
Aren't you guys nervous at all? I guess it's just how you roll, huh?
Yeah, the entire weight of humanity's on the line. Fate of humanity's on the line. Weight of the world on the line. But we're gonna see the end. I found my next 100%. Oh dear, tell us, darling. It's showtime. Tell us what your 100% is for Pride Month. What's that gonna be? Armored Core. What's that gonna be? Armored Core 6? Oh, I entertained myself so much. Life is Strange double exposure. Oh, that's also one, I suppose. So not money because he's begging. What if you're a lesbian and what if that caused the world to explode? Yeah. When I frame it like that, doesn't it sound like the game's very pro-queer at all? Ah.
Oh?
There, this one.
Listen to me.
Yeah, final battle.
Hey.
Ready? Yeah, I'm gonna quickly save and then we'll take on what is presumably the final boss.
Now then.
I was gonna say Joker save Persona roll. Also good. Also good. I mean, look, maybe I've spent too much time on Tumblr and other certain websites that I think that, oh yeah, of course these characters are gay, but I mean, come on, we at least got on, you know, she counts.
Is everybody ready?
But then, of course, there's whatever catchy is going on. I'm probably gonna see her.
Trickster,
Laventa.
there is a matter for which I must apologize.
What would that be?
I have long sensed the might of this calamity, but I was unable to pierce the veil and see its true identity. To think an artificial intelligence could rise to the strength of a malevolent god.
I need to, like, print this off and hang it on my wall or something. Look, it's almost done. Yes, yes. The final stretch, we will get it done this stream, I bet. Hopefully, ideally. And then I can leave everyone alone for a week to play Deltarune. I like ships, but I don't like when people ship other people hate. It just doesn't seem like a good relationship. Don't make me crack out the copy pasta. Actually, no, you've made me do it now. The problem is that when the subjects of Troll Romance's broach, our sparing human intellects instantly assume the most ingratiating posture of surrender imaginable. But we will do our best regardless. Humans have only one form of romance. I can't remember the rest of it, damn it. I really should have practiced it more. There's like 1,000 words to that thing. I should have remembered it by heart. But look, hate is a perfectly good way to build a relationship, at least in fanfic. You know? but also whatever the hell Ren and Akechi have going on, you cannot deny that is something special. Something incredible. Something that media does not do enough and should explore more, but they will never do it to quite that level. Isn't the hate, isn't it? As they hate each other to get to the point they hurt each other. Yeah. I guess it's just a kind of like the difference between a relationship hate and a toxic hate, you know? But even then, things get complicated. Maybe my opinions on romance should not be stated publicly, given that I spend an awful lot of my time reading a lot of manhwa. Which has perhaps tainted my perceptions the littlest bit. But yeah. Nah, I get it. Sometimes ships just do not make sense, and people shipping them are mostly doing it for reasons I can't comprehend, at least. You know, but I know. I think it's cool making the little dolls' faces press against each other. You know, Barbie plastics kissing, that kind of thing. That's me with ships. That's me with characters. That was me as a child. Actually, no, I don't think I've done that one with a kid character. I can't talk, I just can't come this video. You know what? Good takeaway. Maybe we just all can't do relationships. Maybe we should just leave that to the professionals and stick with our video games. I already screenshot this in my... Oh well. No problem.
Even still, I am sorry. If only I had seen it sooner. That being is the dependency and indolence of mankind made manifest through their desires.
Persona 5 made me realize I liked older women, so I always pick her. Fair enough. Fair enough. Persona 5 made me realize that I really like the Persona franchise. So, you know, I guess we both came away improved for it. You probably more so than me.
It is a false prophet, born from the masses' wishes to surrender their own free will.
Then proceed. Oh, don't tell me you got all that attack Valentine's Day. Oh no.
For the briefest of moments, it almost seemed as if the people reclaimed their desires. But they still slumber in the chaos generated by the false god. And have yet to fully awaken. This situation is all too similar to that which you have already endured. Despite the great variance in circumstances, the masses have once again attempted to abandon consciousness.
I respect you. I respect you. Also, hey, Mike, could you play the Collective Consciousness theme tune real quick? Metal Gear Rising.
And yet,
you
still step forward and risk your life for mankind.
Of course.
Without a doubt, you truly are the trickster.
Without a doubt, you truly are the Persona 5 striker.
Through your indubitable will of rebellion, you have been released.
Cool, can I sit in the chair? Please let me sit in the chair. Just once. Just once, Lavenza. No one has to know. You don't have to tell him, I don't have to tell him. I just want to sit in the chair. I just want to see what it's like.
Once you leave here, you shall face
He knew something needs to be I'm not saying she'll make me bark like a dog. All I'm saying is... I hope that my mic is picking up the giggling fit you've put me in.
That egotistical imposter calling itself a god, exploiting the pain of humanity. Please, do not fall to its might. I shall await you here. We will see each other again. That is certain.
Yeah, Antarctica. That'd be cute.
Alright, here we go. Time for the big finish.
Hell yeah!
Uh-oh. Me reaching into a bag of fruit gummies. Oh. Yeah, we're all beyond help, the soda fans. Uh-oh. Of course she's got a freaking processor up there.
What the hell?
I am the guiding god sought by mankind, the Demiurge. I exist to answer all of your desires.
Okay, well, all of my desires need to stop doing that, huh? Didn't think of that, did you?
Is that still the Ark?
There's no doubt.
Stitch evolved.
That's the Ark of the Covenant, alright. That's Emma.
I was once a being given the name Emma. However, that is no more. The desires of mankind have transformed me into a god. I know you heard the voices of the suffering when you were in the desires, attaining the ultimate answer without suffering the lashes doled out by doubt and regret.
I kind of become...
That is humanity's true desire.
No effing way everyone asked you to glue their eyes to their phone screens!
We don't need you to force any answers on us. We want to find them ourselves.
You heard their cries, yet still failed to see the light. As such, it is my duty.
Look,
to
we
show
played
you
Persona 4
the
Golden.
true
We've done this
despair
plot
born
before,
from
girl.
harboring
Give up.
desires beyond one's grasp.
Here we go.
Congratulations, you know, Persona 4 Tactical Toxic Factor. Oh my gosh, what's this
I
music?
exist to grant humanity's true desire. It is my divine calling to lead them to the promised land. Should you intend to thwart humanity's goal of enlightenment, it is my duty as their god to vanquish you.
Like some like titles on the business card.
I can physically feel its pressure.
Persona!
I never would have bet that I'd pick a fight with a god.
Brace yourselves, everyone.
I like how it speaks to both Holy and Holy and Curse.
I can't read its moves!
We can't dodge its attacks like this. Is there anything we can do?
Just a sec. Analysis in progress. You'll have to hang in there a bit longer. Sorry. Yes, attack patterns are analyzed. Follow my instructions and you'll be able to dodge enemy attacks. Oh, nice, Joker! You hit its weakness! Super cool, Joker!
I'm gonna send my kids this is ChatGPT. True. True.
Discard your desires. Allow me to grant you all the answers you need. Now is the time for you to be
I'm
free.
using how to turn people into minus zombies. Already glued to our schemes.
So unbothered.
Man, you remember me at the time when I was in a... Please let me allow that so I can be so funny. Might be the time in like secondary school where we had this assembly where the headmaster was like, you know the Ood from Doctor Who? Yeah, you're gonna end up like them, you know. It with how you hold all your devices, it's like how the Ood walk around with the like hearts or something. I remember watching the episode like decade later, it's like, wow, you really didn't actually watch the episode at all, did you, man? Also, come on.
Why do you resist salvation? Your desires bring you only pain.
As if lobotomizing all of humanity is any sort of salvation.
Oh, the pickup line. Just oh no. Do you have a good pickup line, or do you have a pickup line? Works every time. What is it? I have a gun in my pocket.
Rays of judgment.
Are you the point?
Just like this
Chat, we are not making another generation. We are not gonna do it.
You are living proof that time has tied humanity to the promised land.
Did we do it?
This is fruitless. I cannot discern the purpose of this conflict.
You're really pissing me off!
If you still cannot comprehend the truth, then the knowledge shall come at the cost of your very life.
Works every time. Does it now? Does it really? Where are you picking girls up from? The Blender help forums?
Damn it! That thing's strong!
But we're not losing either. We can do this!
No matter how many times we may fall, so long as we rise again, we cannot be defeated.
Well put. And thanks to my line of work, I'm stubborn as hell too!
I do not understand. Why do you push yourselves to your limits to oppose me? Mankind's desires create suffering, and this suffering generates desires within mankind. Desires are the catalyst in the endless cycle of humanity's pain. Hope, the dregs of Pandora's box, is the restraint system binding mankind forever to its misery.
Dregs of Pandora's box? Elbow nudges Sophia a couple of times.
Humanity deserves to be freed from its lifelong sentence of suffering. This reaching towards a light they can never grasp.
Reach out for the truth, you
Freedom
say?
from all desires.
Damn it.
That is the true desire of humanity.
That's not true.
Uh-uh.
I've seen the proof myself. I've witnessed the suffering you put the jail monarchs through. And I've seen the efforts of the Phantom Thieves to help them. I saw people suffer from trauma, struggle to survive, become the things they never wanted to be, and then discover the strength to press on as themselves. One step at a time. Giving up on desires? Living a listless life? In no way is that the optimal solution.
You witness nothing but pitiable conditioning, born from the belief that suffering is virtuous. It springs forth from the arrogant and strong.
Reach out to the
Those
tooth,
capable of
stupid monkey.
overcoming their pain.
Can't tell the dragon
Releasing
is strong.
humanity from its desires is the sole path that every last person can follow to the promised land. And I am the shepherd who shall guide humanity down that path.
Listen to this egomaniacal act. You really think you're some kind of shepherd? You stole the desires of the masses and gorged yourself on them until you were too bloated to listen to reason. You go on and on about rescuing humanity. All you're doing is robbing and enslaving them.
You call yourself a god, yet fail to realize.
Be right back. I'm having chocolate muffin. You can't have any. Mods, can we like send a hit squad to that Chana's house? Thanks. And make sure the muffin comes back intact. Oh well. Enjoy your muffin. I will still be here, saving humanity.
The desires of
from
humanity have become your own lifeblood as well.
Yes, some desires may be impure. They can create suffering or send someone down the wrong path. But it's also how our hope takes form.
Why?
Desires give us the power and courage to keep going.
Right. That's what gives us the power to stand up and fight again, no matter how many times we fall. Like hell will we hand over all of humanity to some program that doesn't even understand them?
putting an end to your Promised Land path right now!
The fact that it came out in like 2020, when AI was like kind of first starting to be a thing. They really had no idea, did they? They had no idea. They could have suspected it, but like the game must have been being written 2 or 3 years beforehand. Maybe more. Time to end this little game.
We seem incapable of reaching an understanding.
True.
As such, I will end this inquiry and grant humanity's desire through your annihilation.
That's nice there. Hey, Arsene. Break your nose. Damn it. Okay, hear me out. You said the last final battle, motherfucker. Ah, she is extremely, what's it called? Phyrexian... What's that host? No.
Disappear.
You got out. Never mind. You had nothing.
Indeed. There is a problem. Could our attacks be lacking any effect?
You...
Maybe it's invincible now that it's a god?
Maybe it's title screen?
Maybe it has something to do
No.
with change in form? Let me analyze it. Hang on.
It doesn't seem that title card to me. Guys, I don't want to love you, but it made me healing faster than we can hurt it. But that's nothing new. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, Persona fans have always been like that kind of way. Have you ever consumed any content concerning Persona 3? Hell, have you actually completed I Get to Social League in Persona 3? They're like, that ending, yo. Oh, okay, no, it definitely heals. What the hell? Oh, well, I'm all out of options.
Analysis complete. You gotta hear this.
I don't know a single
Hell,
one.
man! Our attacks aren't doing jack shit!
Date. I can only say I respect your perseverance and determination. Interesting. Strickers. Strickers? Like, what? Interesting. Strikers is my new Persona game. Yeah, definitely check out the other titles. My opinion of Persona 3 is rather low, but I still think it's something you should consume in some capacity. No, don't say that. That's me. Oh, you have to. But you know you can't read my books. What? It's a whole thing, though.
It's the spheres up there. They're feeding energy to the demiurge.
So until we deal with those, our attacks on the main body are fruitless.
How do we do that? There are a whole bunch of them.
We should split up.
I see. Splitting to groups and coordinate a strike. Okay, we need 3 teams. 2 go after the spheres, 1 more sticks to the main body. You should lead that last team, Joker.
Leave it to me.
All right, we're ready for assignment.
Oh, don't make we actually have to... I have to strategize now? What the hell? Ugh. And yes, that includes Elizabeth. I don't know how I messed up trying to both date and fight Elizabeth, which is very funny. I don't even remember doing either. I don't know what I did. Okay, anyway, so... Now's a really bad time to have underlevel party members, huh? We'll keep the main team here. I think I see a problem. That's probably okay. Got 4 day excursions and 81 of her requests. Okay, no, I was never gonna do that then. Cause I got like many of them done, but I didn't like get her a drink or anything like that. I think might cause mass distraction. Baby. My bruh.
Okay, this one, next. This one. Okay.
Where's my curry? What do you mean I don't have any curry? Good grief, who ate all the curry?
Next. Okay.
It's time for the battle.
That should
Let's
do
go.
it. Careful out there, everyone.
You knock on my door, I call him a karaoke. Haha, too soon. Too soon.
I'm gonna do it. Let's go, everyone.
Although I had a FMC, so she was cut on her. Yeah. What did I she on me? Dude, my body can't move. Kind of is though, you know? Kind of is.
The desires of mankind are the root of their misfortune. Bring this to light for them, Keta.
What? Warden? How did that get here? That spear called Kater summon it? Take out Kater first. You'll be in deep if it keeps summoning
Kater? That's how it's pronounced?
The spear's down. Now you can really lay into that demiurge.
I've been pronouncing Nikita this whole time.
Man is a fatally flawed organism. The proof lies in their legacy.
Great seal? My great feeling of disappointment.
Why did you oppose the creation of a perfect world? It would be the best solution
Understandable.
for every one of you.
Don't put down a strong enemy. I want to see more. One spear down.
So brash.
You're going down. Your luck ran out the moment you underestimated the Phantom Thief.
As mankind searches for its own solution,
Cheesed.
it repeatedly strays from the correct path. By accepting the answers I provide, you will all be free to
Demiurge, more like Yappa. More like shut up so I can break your balls.
We're halfway there now. Keep it up, guys.
This is the price for trampling on the heart.
Would you Right.
Humanity shrinks
You
from
know.
difficult decisions.
I feel like Narukami would win. Like, Yuki's kind of Matisu, but he's also like made of paper. But Narukami, you know, he's like 6 foot tall Giga Chad. I'm getting a robot blue balls. New fool. I'm not giving them blue balls. I'm removing their blue balls.
From here, Joker.
Come, Guardian.
Meanwhile, over here, horribly underleveled and undergeared.
A world without freedom can never know beauty. I shall turn you to ribbons along with your scheme.
I can take on anyone with my friends at my side.
Summon minion beta? Flex be you. I'm alpha. Yeah.
Create the foundation for the ideal world.
You 6 foot Ryuji has one thing better. What would that be? And that's being stupidly stupid.
Do you truly understand?
Wow, this one's just trying to
hear me when I say, I have formed the ultimate solution. Humanity will be delivered from its suffering.
Yeah.
Kneel before me.
One sphere down.
I tire of your grotesque sight. At least your end is beautiful.
Desires are nothing but evil temptations. Leading humans down
I'm sure these all have names that refer to like the Jewish Tree of the Heavens, whatever it's called. Says I can't remember. I know what else he has. Like, I don't even like you. He's not stupid.
One sphere down. The spheres are dropping one by one. We're halfway there now. Keep it up, guys. We will stand our ground and fight for ourselves. Only God like you won't stop us.
Deceit, arrogance, jealousy. The world is full of such malice in its current state. The promised land is a place of equality and righteousness. True peace will be realized there.
One sphere down. Your heart is mine. You're doing it. Just one more big push to go. Hang
So
in there.
rash.
Finish it with a bang, Joker.
Come on, summon Satanael. You know you want to.
Come, Guardian.
I refuse to allow all of humanity to
Before me.
My job is to stop you.
Since it's impossible to arrest the guy, Phantom Thieves get to punish you instead. Right here!
The sphere's down. Now you can really lay into that demiurge.
You see that? Even the gods no prob for us.
Man is a fatally flawed organism. The proof lies in their legacy of irrational decisions. Why would you oppose the creation of a perfect world? It would be the best solution for every one of you.
Aha.
Sucks. But if you don't got one, you just have to make one for yourself. That's what these guys taught me. That's how I know I don't need your shitty world.
Your luck ran out the moment you underestimated the Phantom Thief.
As mankind searches for its own solution.
The Arcana is the means by which all is revealed. Blah blah blah. Oh, you're not saying anything new, you know. I really think that cures burn. You think I would have? Instead, I have a huge amount of takoyaki.
You will all be freed of the pain that accompanies failed rash.
That's not how it works at all. There are all sorts of things to gain while looking for your answer. The memories I share with these guys would be impossible to make in your world.
One sphere down. Too late to beg for forgiveness.
Get lost.
Do you truly understand your actions? Hear me when I say, I have formed the ultimate solution. Humanity be delivered from its suffering.
Yourself. Take that and that. I guess I'm just kicking it in the balls. Well, ball singular?
Desire bred nothing but evil temptations, leading humans down a path of suffering, and trust your desires to me. Or do you prefer to languish in despair?
All that to say here, I'm just pressing the attack buttons in random, not random orders.
I shall forge my own path. My companions are the ones who led me to that realization. As if you could ever come
And of course I'm still using Arsene because I'm like that.
Humanity shrinks
What's
from
that?
difficult decisions and grows exhausted with endless possibilities. I shall be the end to that suffering. Are you not in search of such an answer
Well,
as well?
take Purge. That sounds good.
I am not that good girl anymore. I won't give up who I am just to please someone else.
Run, 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 run.
To live my life for myself. We will stand our ground and fight for ourselves. Only God like you won't stop us.
Deceit, arrogance, jealousy. The world is full of such malice in its current state. The Promised Land is a place of equality and righteousness. True peace will be realized there.
I would love to live in a world where peace is suppressed. But we have to keep that world for ourselves if we're going to have a chance.
And now she's down, so...
Spheres are dropping one by one. We're halfway there now. Keep it up, guys.
I do not comprehend why you deny my answer. I can guide you to the Promised Land. I can save all of you. There will be no loss, no grief. Yet you continue to resist?
Loss is scary, especially to a coward like me. And it only gets scarier once you lose someone important. And what's even scarier is just giving up. Then I wouldn't be able to protect the people I still have left. Let's go.
It's powerful, but it's weak to bless attacks. Give up divine punishment.
There's something beautiful about it being weak to bless attacks as a kind of god, you know?
Alright.
And it's not just because they want you to have a reason to bring Sophia.
So brash. Flawed prototype. You are unable to provide humanity the correct answer.
Did you seriously call him a child?
Chance to correct capture the fool. Discard your heart and join me in the
Hashtag
promised.
blessed.
You are not the one who determines whether or not I have the answer. I'll keep
You're mine.
The answer? The Sona reference? No, wait, hold on. Damn, we're all bleeding out. Somebody get us some takoyaki.
Appreciate it.
Fire won't work. Plus it's super strong. Be careful out there.
You're mine.
Why? Desires are the root of all suffering. Unfathomable. Unfathomable.
You're doing it. Just one more big push to go. Hang in there.
Here, Joker.
Go for the big finish, Joker. Finish it with a bang, Joker.
Take this. Yes, Joker.
Desires. Humanity's desires. Unfathomable. Unfathomable.
The enemy's down. It's weakened too. Now's our chance.
Remember I picked this around to the inner lesson.
Everybody together. Let's finish this for good.
Put up my hands and assemble the spirit bomb. See, together she's got like a little automatic. How many people can say they punched the god?
Come on.
So you're just shooting empty space, man.
Joker, finish it.
remember a skin anime cartoon when the protagonist's timeout pause just to eat heal. Yeah, that's almost certainly happened. That's definitely been made before. I knew that joke was made a lot back in the days of Skyrim. And you know, that was like well over 10 years ago. So that's long enough for a kid to make the joke enough, to grow up, get a job in the industry, and then make something of it. Anyway, bye-bye, Damage. Enjoy burning in hell.
Now that's something.
Look at them all. They're so pretty.
What's this? What's this? Oh, I see.
Is it finally over?
Yusuke is just like me for
No
real.
mistake there. I'm not picking up any enemy
Is it
readings.
over?
So?
Go back to playing good games.
Hell yeah! We did it!
Yes, we really did.
Oh, we scraped by.
Congratulations.
That was unbelievably rough.
Oh, that should have taken care of the jails too.
Top-notch work, you guys. That was some legitimate hero action back there.
Why are you talking like you weren't in there? You're a hero too, Wolf.
As well as Sophie.
This game is good, depending on who you ask. I'm asking the beautiful doll in the reflection here. Hi, gorgeous, by the way. I don't think I haven't noticed you. And they think this game is a solid 7 out of 10. There's a little something for everyone. Why do I keep making this joke? Because it's still funny.
Oh, sorry. I'm a hero. A knight in shining armor. That doesn't sound bad at all, right, Joker?
Not bad at all.
A knight in shining armor, huh? Never expected my little joke to actually come true.
Hey guys, you remember what we just said about the jails
Glad it's
collapsing?
starting. The fusion of reality and the metaverse is coming undone. Now's the time to make our escape.
Let's get out of here.
We have to bring Ichinose with us.
Oh yeah, I forgot about
Go
her.
get her. You should all head back now.
All right, let's get out of here.
Wait, Sophia, aren't you not gonna have a physical form in a short while? Should you really be the one to get her?
So, everything's back to the way it was, right?
Well, I think it's safe to say so, yeah.
Oh, we've got the sprites back! Woo! 100% for Arena. Elizabeth says she's finding a way to break the seal that you can't. Well, hurry up then. Is that like a horrible idea? Like, categorically, the seal exists to stop destined death from killing everyone forever. Kind of want to leave that there. Just saying, just an idea. Elizabeth's like, yeah, everyone can die. I don't really care. I just want my boy toy back.
So, you mean...
Finally! Oh, it's all over!
Thank goodness!
It appears this case is closed, so to speak.
Oh, that reminds me. Where are Sophia and Ichinose-san?
I'm right here.
Hi, Sophia.
Great job, everyone. I'd call this mission a real success.
I'm glad you're safe too, Sophia. Where's Ichinose-san, though?
She should have been with me.
Oh, good. You all made it back in one piece.
Haru, can you move 5 stops to the left? You are having too much screen. An entire arc dedicated to her in this game. You know, an entire jail where she was basically the main character. She's been getting a lot of time in this game. With how people talk about her in Persona 5, I'm starting to think that she just straight up was not in the game. I'm starting to think Haru was added in Royal, and people are just collectively gaslighting me.
I hear you there. And same for you. Looks like everyone's gone back to normal. They don't remember what happened to them, do they?
Correct. At least, whatever events took place while their desires were gone.
Now you mentioned her, I just kind of noticed that she's quite literally only a floating head and neck right now. Like with Yusuke's head in the way. It's like a puppet, like a hand puppet. Hi there, my name's Haru. I like gardening and killing people with axes.
I see. I'm so sorry for all the trouble I caused you guys.
Ichinose?
My apologies. But I'm going to head out now. I have a lot of thinking to do.
Hey, are you sure you're okay by yourself?
Yeah. I'm going to head back home to Shibuya. It's been years since the last time I was there. For a long time, it was just the place where I stashed away everything from my past. But now, I need to go back. Well, be seeing you.
I wonder if Ichinose-san will be alright.
I'm worried about her too.
People can get all caught up in what others have to say, and wind up forgetting what they have to say for themselves. At the same time, just a few words can end up being a lifeline to somebody too.
That doesn't sound like the others I know. The one I know would make it so you wouldn't see her for half the game. Yeah, fair.
I'm sure you were able to talk sense into her, Sophia. Just give her some time to process.
Now she's just a hat and a forehead.
You got it. Thanks, Senkichi.
Well, not to bite her style or anything, but I ought to say my goodbyes too.
What's the rush, Gramps?
We may not have brought a god down to the station, but we did find the culprit behind this whole mess, and foiled the entire scheme. I'm sure the bizarre incidents are in our past now, and thanks to the Monarch's confessions, you're all in the clear. That means our deal's through.
What do you mean by that? Don't say such sad stuff, Senkichi.
But you're a Phantom Thief now.
Come on, man. You remember I only met up with you guys so I could use you, right?
Yeah, but like, you didn't really have a choice, did you?
Senkichi's saying that, like, oh, I tried to fucking use you, and then we just turn our heads and glance over to Futaba and Makoto, who just, like, look a little bit awkward.
If anything, you are our most valuable asset.
Yeah, we owe you an awful lot, Senkichi.
Thanks. You know, it really was great meeting you all. To be totally honest, I was originally jealous of you, since my line of work means a lot of wasted effort getting things done. Your direct results sort of felt like cheating, in a way. It was really bugging me for a while there.
Senkichi.
Atlas says give the police more power.
But at the end of the day, not only did you guys rescue me, but you literally saved Akane's life. That's what opened my eyes and showed me the things I needed to do. The things I'd lost sight of over the years. I guess my heart got changed before I could even see it coming.
No, you didn't just do that, did you? No, you can't. No.
I guess my heart got changed before I could even see it coming.
They can't keep getting away with it. They can't keep getting away with it.
The feeling's mutual. You taught us an awful lot too, you know. Like the challenges you can face when trying to live by your beliefs.
As well as the pains of child rearing.
Good point. But there's a lot of joy to find in those things too. At this point, I'm finally ready to take care of something that's been plaguing me for a long time.
You mean Iwata?
Right. I got no reason to hold back anymore. I know what I have to do.
What you have to do.
You've got this, man.
Yeah. Break a leg, Gramps.
Gotcha. But it's not like this is the last time we'll ever see each other. I'm sure we'll cross paths again soon enough.
I hope so too. No, I know it.
Just do me a favor. Next time we meet, make sure it's not in an interrogation room, okay? But if anything does go wrong, feel free to reach out. I swear I'll do whatever I can to help.
We will.
See you, Phantom Thieves. Or, no, you damn kids.
There he goes.
Then Kichi's great showdown in our world is about to begin.
I'm sure he'll be fine. We ought to get going, though.
Yep, home sweet home awaits, along with a nice big helping of Sojiro's curry. Looks like our journey's finally coming to an end.
We're home!
What were you thinking? Coming home a day late? You didn't even call to let me know.
Sure, we just killed a god, but now we got to deal with something even worse. Even more terrifying. Even more powerful. A disappointed parent.
Sorry, Sojiro. We had to fight this massive god and beat it and save the world from getting brainwashed and
Jeez. Well, at least you guys are safe. Welcome back, kids. Oh, and you too.
Meow.
Good to see you.
Uh-huh. Hope you had fun.
Sojiro, it was amazing! There's so much I gotta tell you! But I'm too wiped out today. I just want to eat until I pass out into my curry.
Sojiro. Curry.
Already got it ready for you. Just give me a sec to heat it up.
Sojiro, you're the best. That aroma of coffee and curry. This place really is comforting.
I was like, we should acknowledge that Morgana like really meowed then.
Meow.
Like that is almost uncanny how they like leaned into that cat bit for a bit there.
Coffee and curry? Does that mean Boss is behind the counter?
Huh?
Huh?
Haven't I heard that voice somewhere before?
Oh, that's right. I never had the chance to introduce myself.
I am Sophia, humanity's
Nice to meet you, Sojiro. I'm Sophia, humanity's companion and a member of the Phantom Thieves.
All of us, Sophia included, had a great time talking about the fun we had on our road trip.
You have accomplished your goal with magnificent aplomb. Despite all manner of hardships, your bonds and your fortitude staved off the oppressive darkness, shining brightly for all humanity. You have again broken free from the shackles of fate and grasped your future for yourself. As a result, the god sought by many has returned to the void. Some may be lost without it, with nary a hope to cling on to. Be that as it may, I believe the blazing will that you fostered throughout your journey has been embedded deep within the hearts of mankind, and will surely blossom into hope for them when they most need it, allowing them to face their own challenges with strength and grace. Thank you, Trickster. Allow me to praise you in my master's stead. You were truly a remarkable guest. May our paths cross yet again one day. Until then, sweet dreams.
Oh, Lavenda, how I adore you. I don't know how many times have you introduced subspace in your wish remember the number. It's at least been like once for every single member of the Phantom Thieves plus a little more, so it must be about a dozen.
This crazy summer's given us a whole lot of grief. But our mission was a success, and we made a bunch of great memories together. So, let's get this celebration going! Woo!
Are we seriously not putting any, like, wallpaper in this damn place?
What's wrong, Ryuji? You don't appear to be your usual self.
Man, I could not fall asleep last night. My bed at home just wasn't doing it for me.
I gotcha. Our bodies are all spec'd for the Feathermobile at this point.
I find myself missing the Feathermobile too.
Why'd you change the name when we don't even got it anymore?
Isn't it called the Phantomobile?
That was true. At least for a little while.
Anyway, it looks like nobody besides us thieves remembers what happened at the Tokyo radio tower, just like last time.
That sucks. Considering it was our asses on the line and all.
Patrolling society from the shadows, slaying evil in secret. I admit it sounds rather alluring.
You did it, Yusuke. You summarized the Phantom Thief identity in a single sentence. Two sentences.
You know, like fangirls and that kind of stuff.
Oh gee, it's Ryuji!
You! And your acting's awful!
Hey, screw you, I put my heart into that.
We made all sorts of unforgettable memories. I couldn't have asked for anything more. Same here. It was a new experience at every turn. It was the best.
Mm-hmm. And we can rest easy knowing we did everything we could to help. Any loose strings left are in the middle of being wrapped up.
Ah, man. Gramps would have really helped to turn this party up, huh?
I bet he'd say he's too busy trying to bring in Owada to attend a celebration just yet.
So we're all partying while Zenkichi's still busting his buns on the case? Now I'm feeling a bit guilty.
Maybe because you remembered school's starting back up soon? And doesn't that go for all of you?
Oh, yeah, that reminds me. When are you heading home?
Tomorrow.
As late as possible. Tomorrow.
Huh?
The day after tomorrow. The day
Really?
after tomorrow.
Time sure did fly by.
For real. I totally forgotten.
Hoo boy. Good thing this guy's got me after all, huh?
True.
Will you be joining them?
You got it.
Man, how did my throat so badly
Once
doing
he
that?
ends up sniffing out of jail in his hometown, huh?
Like that would ever happen.
So, buddy.
Now that you mention it, I wonder why Sophia was in the Shibuya jail anyway, of all places.
Good point.
Well, Ichinose did mention that she used to live
Yeah,
in
she
Shibuya.
did. It's where she
Perhaps
puts the
Sophia was
stuff.
originally located within her house.
So, when Emma picked up on Sophia's existence from the metaverse side, that cognition... this is all speculation. And even if that's how any of it worked, it'd have to be some sort of miracle.
Since we're on the topic, Sophia, you seemed a bit distracted after we defeated the Demiurge. Did something happen?
Oh, that. I heard Emma's voice.
Huh?
What?
You mean the one only you can hear?
Yes. I was issued a final request. Please follow your heart to save humanity.
Emma asked you that?
Had we been able to reach a mutual agreement, perhaps Emma could have followed Sophia's path rather than face destruction.
I believe this is proof of the true power that the Phantom Thieves hold. Artificial intelligence is not the enemy of mankind. We were born to help people.
Persec's the doubt.
Just like people, we are capable of errors in judgment and can stray from the right path. Our users, their input, our experience, these all mold us to take a wide variety of beliefs. If only Emma had learned and grown with a good companion.
Then why don't you give yourself the directive to show others how it's done?
What?
Oh?
Since you're such a good companion to humanity, you can be a positive role model for how AI and humans can work together. Well, I couldn't even count how many people that'd end up helping in the end.
We'll have you back.
Thank you, everyone. Oh, but I can't leave this smartphone. That's a shame. Being a role model and helping countless people will have to wait.
Ah, yes. Is this the Keeley Show Foundation? I'd like to commission a robot body. Yes. No. Yes, I know you have those. Yes. No, I'm not gonna tell the police. No, I don't want it for anything weird. I just... Look, can I pay you the money or not?
Not so fast, Sophia. I've cooked up an ultra epic...
God, shut up! This is getting too close to being a downer. This is a celebration, right? Celebrate! Come on, Yusuke, you, me, soda chugging contest, now!
I don't know if we're ready for that.
Such idiocy. To think you could consume more than I...
You better not spill any of that. exactly the celebration I'd planned.
Are you kidding? This is the best way for it to go. Oh my gosh, why am I still getting 1 points? What the hell?
Jeez, thanks for ruining the celebration for me, Ryuji.
But it was fun. Everyone seemed to be having a good time.
Yeah, I guess I had fun too.
So, will the Phantom Thieves be disbanding tomorrow?
We don't have a choice with school and everything starting back up. Ryuji and Lady Ann already have their plates full with homework as it is.
I'm kind of worried.
Me too. And Yusuke? I'm sure he's ready to get back to his artwork. Makoto and Haru are heading back to college. I wonder what life is like there.
I bet it'll be really fun.
They didn't seem too bummed on their deal. Sure, they complained from time to time, but it sounds like they're having fun overall. And Futaba seems to have gotten a lot stronger too, huh? Considering how she seems now, she's not gonna have any trouble at school making new friends.
Everyone has found their own path.
What's up?
Well, I was wondering what my path is.
You'll find it soon enough, Sophia. Until then, feel free to stick with this guy and me.
That's right.
Thanks, you two.
We're really heading out tomorrow. I still wish we had more time, but we ought to get some rest.
Well, be careful on your way back.
See ya! It was a real blast.
Drop us a line whenever you're back. No matter what you're doing, we'll drop it to meet you.
We'll be waiting to hear from you.
Are you gonna be back for winter break? You know you could come back sooner, right?
The attic's all yours whenever you like. It'll only cost you a few hours behind the counter.
You take care too, Morgana.
Lady Ann, while it pains me to leave you,
Every single time he says Lady Ann, I'm just reminded of that bloody
See you
Pokemon.
later, Mona-chan. Listen to your owner, okay? No, he listens to me. And I'm not a pet.
Keep an eye on these two for us, okay, Sophia?
Okay, I've got it.
I almost forgot!
What's the matter?
I have a present for Sophia. A present?
Indeed. I didn't get a chance to give it to you yesterday.
Oh, one moment, Futaba. There's a message from Ichinose.
Sorry this is her son, but can you find the Shibuya station? Everyone else too if you can. I promise not to take too much of your time. I'll hope to see you there.
What did Ichinose-san have to say?
Sure didn't expect that.
Let's meet her. I'm curious.
I admit, I'm curious as well. Are any of you too busy to join us?
Not at all. In fact, this seems right.
Yes, one last little farewell trip together.
She said to meet her here, right?
Yeah, but I don't see her.
Maybe we just beat her here. What do you say we wait for a bit?
So hot. Melting. I'm evaporating in 5 seconds. Perhaps we could find a spot to stay and wait that isn't directly in the sun.
Huh? Wait, look at that!
We now bring you breaking news. A shocking turn of events in the political realm. Moments ago, an arrest warrant was issued for legislator Jun Owada. The charges against Mr. Owada span from bribery and tax evasion to...
That's...
A fleet of police vehicles have encircled the Diet members' office building, which is reportedly being searched at this time. We now take you to the investigation team's press conference, live at their headquarters.
We have uncovered evidence that shows Mr. Owada illegally accepted funds from the company Medice. Additional investigations into his numerous other charges are currently underway. Regarding the specific hit-and-run incident 2 years ago, wherein Mr. Owada's secretary claimed to be the culprit, we have learned the true culprit was Mr. Owada himself, driving his own vehicle while under the influence of alcohol. The concealment of this fact involved multiple high-ranking members of the police force, all arrested for conspiracy to conceal evidence. I cannot apologize deeply enough for the flagrant, abysmal disregard for truth and justice from this department. We intend to follow our investigations to the absolute end, not only for justice's sake, but for that of the people and their faith in the police.
Whoa, is this real?
Wait, that Owada?
And the police were in on it?
Isn't this like a huge deal?
Furthermore, there are claims that Mr. Owada's criminal activity extends well beyond that with Medice, including suspicions that he ordered the murder of his secretary 2 years ago, as well as...
Isn't that... Senkichi-san did it! He finally got the person he's been after for so long!
Score 1 for Senkichi.
Yeah, Gramps pulled it off! That dude really is badass!
The perpetrators finally caught under the light of truth. A job well done.
Looks like he wasn't just trolling us about his skills. No wonder he made such a good part of our team.
He's finally avenged his wife.
Utaba, seriously, I love how you talk. I really do.
Not only was the killer caught, he was the one who collared him.
I'm so happy for Senkichi-san.
Hey, been waiting long?
Ichinose-san!
Wrapping up the paperwork at the police station took a lot longer than I'd expected.
The police station?
I actually went straight there and turned myself in the moment we finished our conversation.
Hang on, but what you did was...
Konoe was the one who abused Emma's power. If you turned yourself in over all that...
Setting Emma loose upon the world like I did would have led to its destruction if not for you all. I know that's true. Not only that, there's no denying I directly hurt you all as well. I thought I should be punished for that. At the very least.
Ichinose!
So, I confessed everything to the police. Big surprise. They didn't believe anything I said.
Well, it's not exactly the easiest story to buy.
I even tried to get Hasegawa-san to help with my confession. He just laughed it off. The police are too busy for fairy tales right now.
That sure sounds like Senkichi.
Anyway, I originally planned to do this once I was released from jail. But I'm thinking of taking a journey of my own.
A journey, you say?
Yes, a sort of quest to learn about the human heart. I thought Emma really would guide humanity to a better world. But once Sophia changed my mind, that was when I noticed something. The eyes of everyone saved by Emma, they just looked cold and dead. But you all, Sophia included, your eyes were so brimming with hope that it opened my own. Sophia learned about the human heart by joining you on your journey. You shared good times and bad. You were there for each other when you needed it. And you learned to understand each other. I don't know if I'll ever be able to do that kind of thing, but I want to speak with other people about the heart when learning this time. Try and really do it right.
Ichinose turns into a hippie.
I apologize to Sophia and you all properly before I depart. I truly am so sorry for putting you all through so much pain.
Don't sweat it.
Remember, you also lent us aid, Ichinose. We bear no ill will towards you.
Thank you.
Hey, I have a request of my own.
Really? What is it?
Well, I want to join Ichinose.
But this is my phone.
You mean go with her on her journey?
You've all done so much for me. You accepted me when I had nowhere to go. You said I was your teammate and friend. You gave me a home. It made me so happy. I constantly felt warm and fuzzy inside. However, everyone now has their own path to the future. Thanks to you all, I've learned so much. I've even found my path to follow, the path I need to take as humanity's companion. I want to be able to lend a helping hand to anyone who strays from their own path. Just like you all do, I want to help people find their way so they can find their happiness. If Ichinose is trying to find her way, then I should be there for her, just like you were for me. I want to become more like you, so I can be the self that I want to be.
Sophia.
Does that mean we're saying goodbye to you too now, Sophia?
I thought she was stuck in there.
That's not an issue. Sophia, do you remember the first night we met? That full scan of you in LeBlanc's attic?
Dude, you're not supposed to talk about that thing in public. Gosh, it's kind of gross.
Well, I've only been able to hammer away at it little by little, but since that day, I've been working on a program to get you out of there.
Dude, for real?
For real?
I tried telling you guys a whole bunch of times, but I didn't think it'd wind up being a goodbye gift.
Futaba?
Sophia's decided what she wants to do. She's found her path in life.
So we should congratulate her and send her off with a smile. Right, Futaba?
Yeah, you're right. Are you sure this is what you want, Sophia? They're clearly really going to miss you.
Yes, it's what I want. But first, I need to hear it from you. May I go with Ichinose?
Of course.
Thanks. Sorry, everyone. I haven't been able to show my appreciation for what you've done for me.
What are you talking about? You know that's not how friends roll.
Yeah, friends and members of the Phantom Thieves.
You'll always be a part of us.
Nothing could sever the bond we forged over such high stakes.
And we'll never forget the great times we had together.
I know you'll be a fantastic companion to Ichinose-san.
Sophia, stay safe out there.
Thank you for everything.
Thank you.
Well, all things considered, have fun with a fun summer vacation.
Let's keep at it, Sophia. You know you can call anytime.
You'll always be a friend to us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you all. I promise, I won't forget you or our time together.
That's just a same animation
We'll meet
clip.
again.
Yeah, no matter what.
Okay, no matter what.
Goodbye.
Sophia, subject treasure. Aww. Well, that was an absolutely delightful ending. Roll credits, for real. Not bad. Well, I will be honest, even though I had a lot of bad things to say about this game, I have a lot of good things to say about this game, and overall I'd say I'm glad that I played it. Look at it. You know, I think that there were some problems with the gameplay, both problems that are objective and problems that are relative, you know. This kind of game is just not something I usually play, not something I usually seek out to play. So it makes sense that I would not say, oh, I had so much fun with this gameplay. But I didn't hate the gameplay. I have played games where I genuinely just wanted to burn the computer down, you know. This was not that at all. You know, the combat was fine. It was a little stiff for a game that probably should have been very fluid, in my opinion. But yeah. I think it was really interesting how they handled things like the personas, the bond skills, and the healing items. That's a quite novel approach, especially compared to Royal. The graphics, the game was gorgeous. You know, this is the level of quality I expect. Glances at Pokemon Scarlet with a very judging expression. Yeah, this is exactly what I expect a game like this to look like. It played... It didn't have any major frame drops that I noticed. Yeah, the music is just good. Listen to this. You know, the music team never misses. Sometimes there are a few songs that are a little bit more okay than they were like good, amazing, awesome. And there were a few remixes, so I don't know how to judge those, but yeah. There were some songs in Persona 5 Royal that I got really sick of listening to. Like, people often say they adore When Mother Was There, Futaba's Palace song. I did not like that song at all by the time I was done with her palace, because I just listened to it too much. But there's a song in this game where I felt it overstayed its welcome too much. Yeah, and the story is just nice. The story is just really good. Nice, pleasant, enjoyable. Loved going on this adventure with all the people. Oh my gosh, what they do in Kichi in that picture. Loved going on this adventure with all the gang again. Road trip, seeing all the places, going on holiday. Did not like the hot spring scenes, but what can you do? Hi, Sangichi.
There!
Another massive scandal. Legislator June Owada has just been taken into police custody after being connected to a hit and run as well as several counts of fraud.
It's about time we got going too, huh?
Guess so.
So we'll go our separate ways, once more.
It's a little sad. Saying goodbye, I mean.
Come on! It's never goodbye forever! We'll be back in a flash!
Sure will.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh no, wait, we're... Yeah, 66 feet top, but everything.
Phantom Thieves.
Until next time. Phantom Thieves. Oh. You received a Persona 5 music set for clearing the game. Ooh. Yeah. It's a cute little game. Biggest problems I had with the camera was not something I enjoyed. And I had to turn down the combat's difficulty, but that's probably just me. And I do think the voice acting was just a bit bad at times. You know, but that's just mostly because the circumstances surrounding the voice acting, you know, it was made during the Great Plague, so no one really had a studio available. It was just a bit jarring how bad Lavenza sounded at times and stuff. But Senkichi just blew it away. Senkichi's voice acting, his line reads, his character in general, 10 out of 10, no notes. Sophia's was very cute in her mannerisms. I think the plot was a bit generic, but a few things she said stood out to me. I've enjoyed this game, and I definitely enjoyed being able to stream it all to you. So on that wonderful, positive little note, I will have to wrap it up. Thank you all so very much for watching. I hope you have a good rest of your day. I hope you have a good weekend. And I will see ya when I see ya. Don't forget to follow and join the Discord server if you haven't already.